Well, Hoist Gracie, he is not. Damian Maia, perhaps he is not. But a lot of people believe that we have not seen a layered jiu-jitsu game in this division in a very long time. And I think he sold a lot of tickets coming into it.
John, that's me. I would have called him all those guys. I would have put him on the Mount Rushmore grappling before I even know what he can do inside the octagon. But this kid, to me, when I watch him, he possesses a skill that allows for him to get submission because he doesn't chase. He's very patient. He's patient on top, and he's patient off of his back. He can grapple anyone, and because of that, he finds ways to end fights in that manner.
And he is a little bit of a specialist in this modern day, right? He doesn't like when people denigrate his striking. He has gone to great lengths to improve that part of his game. But this is a BJJ practitioner. Make no bones about it, and he's going to try to get this fight to the floor early and often tonight. All right, so here's the legend, George St-Pierre, former UFC welterweight champion, former UFC middleweight champion in DC, as one of the most decorated wrestlers on this UFC roster. You got to be pretty amazed at what this man has been able to accomplish without any amateur wrestling credentials to speak.
Yeah, with no background, the guys that he's been in there with and controlled the wrestling exchanges has truly been unbelievable to watch. I was in Canada when he fought Josh Koscheck, and he took Josh Koscheck, who's an NCAA champion, down whenever he needed to.
Right.
But it was also the striking that made him so dangerous. I remember George St-Pierre had this combination. It was a lead jab, a lead Superman jab, and then a leg kick. Everyone wanted to try and do it, and they say imitation is the greatest form of getting a compliment. We all tried to beat George St-Pierre.
And he's got more SBs than you.
He does. He's a man.
Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC lightweight champion, the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, the Prodigy, BJ Penn! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion, and former UFC welterweight champion, and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, George Rush St-Pierre!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Do it.
Well, there's just a special feeling in the building. At the beginning of every round when George St-Pierre is fighting, and even if the prevailing wisdom is that he wants to get this fight to the ground, every MMA round begins on the feet, and this just in, George St-Pierre's got a pretty good jab. We'll see if he can put it to good use. Oh, counters with a beautiful left hand. All right, early action here. We'll see how soon George St-Pierre can get one of his patented takedowns, but it all works off of the jab that you saw right there.
It does. I mean, he does. He has a beautiful jab, and I've seen him do so much damage with that jab. You know, I keep calling back to fights, but I remember him and Josh Koscheck. The moment the fight started, bang, jab, broken orbital bone. If Koscheck in Canada, fight's over. George St-Pierre does not throw a range-finding jab. He throws that jab with malicious intent.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Continuing to look for openings here with Penn on the canvas. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by BJ Penn.
Great job landing from the top position.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Penn getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Penn. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Got to be careful here.
St-Pierre's in half guard now. Lands the grounded pound strike here.
Now he's going full mount.
St-Pierre's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. Massive shot from the top.
Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
St-Pierre's right back to the full mount. Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up. Another ground and pound strike lands. Waning seconds here of this opening round.
10 seconds to go.
Round two straight ahead. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round on the road. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Fighter lands a left hook. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Choose left.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, that one will
submission defense by this young man.
All right, feet on the hips here. St-Pierre's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Penn's body getting bruised up on that right side now. Don't want to take too many more shots to that midsection.
Nice transition.
Penn's back in full guard now. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's throwing.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of a barn. Everything he throws, he lands. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by George St-Pierre.
Another strike gets through from the top position. Nice defense. The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Lands with the ground and pound here. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
2 minutes now to go in round two.
I'm going to stop it. Just work.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by GSP.
In the half guard.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by BJ Penn. Volume strikes continue to rain down. His opponent pretty helpless there on the ground.
His opponent is helpless. He's been hurt, he's been battered, he's been beat.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
It's over.
So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's going to be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
All right, let's go inside the octagon now. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 52 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, George Rush St-Pierre! All right, well, clearly a decision victory was not going to be enough for GSP tonight. George St-Pierre decided